Friday, November 14th, 4:02 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. Almost middle of the month. I'm going to do a review on the higher time frame. That means monthly. Again, we're already in the last quarter of the year. We're going to do the Dow Jones 30. That's 30 companies in the Dow Jones stock index. It is one of the oldest stock indexes. If you don't know, the stock index is managed by a professional company, and that company decides what companies are in that Dow index, and periodically they adjust it. They take off companies that do not maintain the requirements, and they replace it with other companies. So again, currently the Dow Jones Industrial Average is 30 companies. Originally, it was not. Back in the biblical days, it was heavily weighted with railroad companies. Yeah, but a lot of those merged. So this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average Stock Index. This is 10 years of history. You can either buy the stock ETF or you could do the individual companies. But currently, if you look at the top right, we made an all-new time high. We broke above the current high of, or the recent current high of the 2025. We are now a new high, all-time new high. Yeah, the current candle's red. So look from the left to right. The bottom left, 2015. And then you have that big event, 2020. And notice this year, we also had a big event that brought us down, made that bullish pin bar. And then we've had a lot of green months since then. So we're going to compare this with the 30 companies in alphabetical order to see if they're equal or better. First is Apple. Apple last month made the all-time high. This month, it's inside candle. That simply means they didn't take out the higher low yet. So the stock index is performing better. Amgen made a new high for the year. Nice. Still below the high of 2024. It's underperforming. Not good. Let's adjust this. There we go. Big, strong candle currently. Look at this far right. Yeah. But again, still has not taken out the high. So even Apple is performing better than this. Certainly the index performing better. Let's go to Amazon. Amazon, all-time new high. Outstanding. Just like the Dow, all-time new high. See this orange vertical line? That's when Apple was added to the stock index. Yep. It was already part of the NASDAQ 100. It's still part of the NASDAQ 100. But now it's part of this stock index, the Dow Jones, as well. Yeah, you could be listed on more than one stock index. American Express, all-time new high. Let's adjust this. Again, American Express, it's a financial company. Financial sector has been outstanding this year, if you're not aware. It's one of the top 3 strongest sectors of the year. The financials. Boeing. Wow. Look at the top. High of 2019. Way underperforming. And for the current year, it's trending down. Loser. It's underperforming. It's not helping the index. Caterpillar. Last month made the all-time new high. Currently. Oops. Need to adjust this. Last month made the new high. And currently inside candle. So again, the index is where the leadership is right now. Do some house maintenance. Let's tighten up around here. Better be better prepared when you show up next time. Try to make award-winning video here. And I wasn't prepared. Wink, wink, being sarcastic to myself. It's called a good sense of humor. Be able to laugh at yourself. So Caterpillar, again, there are many sectors inside the S&P 500, but Caterpillar, outstanding. Manufacturing, doing better than the Boeing, outstanding. Salesforce, terrible. Still below the below the high of last year, underperforming. Not a good candidate for leadership. So understand, we have several companies that are way below their highs for the year. They are the ones holding back the Dow. Cisco Systems, all-time new high, outstanding. It's performing better than the index, outstanding. Cisco Technology. Chevron, way below the prior highs. Inside candle for the month. Terrible. Underperformer. Disney, way underperforming. Look at the highs up here, 2021. Underperforming. Not good. A lot of these companies you see are underperforming. Not good. Goldman Sachs, financials, outstanding, all-time new high. Outstanding. Again, these financial companies I'm showing you are not all the same industry. Yes, they're the same sector, finance. There's different industries in the financial sector. I'll say that again. The financial sector, as in all sectors, have several industries within them. Home Depot, underperforming, still below the highs of last year. And look at this current month. New low, broke below the prior low, trending down. It's not good. That should be a big concern. Again, Home Depot underperforming, home builders likely underperforming, first time home buyers lacking to help Home Depot. What's your take of why that is? Honeywell, still below the highs of last year and inside candle after that huge sell-off last month. IBM, another technology. And look at that. All-time new high. Outstanding. So you have finances and technology performing very well. JP Morgan, another Johnson & Johnson. All-time new high. Outstanding. Look at that. Nice inside candles down here and breakout. Took off strong like a rocket ship. Look at all these prior highs here. This year took them out. Outstanding. There we go. JP Morgan Finance. Another all-time new high. Coca-Cola. Wow. Yes, made a new high for the month. Still struggling down here. Again, Coca-Cola uses commodities for its business. One is metal. Yeah, I know they got plastics. Plastics also commodities. Fossil fuel. Fossil fuel makes plastics. Metal cans, another commodity. So again, two commodities, plastic, which is made from crude oil, and metals. And those prices have been doing very well in the markets, making things more expensive. And it's an embedded cost in Coca-Cola. Plus sugar, another commodity. Yeah, again, this company's heavily weighted in commodities, affecting the prices. McDonald's, inside candle for the month. $3M, well, way below the highs of 2018. Disappointing. Still below the highs last month. Underperforming. Merck, same thing, way before performing below the high of last year. Very bad. Not all manufacturers are doing well. So ask yourself, is it a lack of demand for their products? Is it tariffs? Microsoft technology. Nope. Red for the month. Made a lower low, lower high. Yeah. Not all technologies are taking off like rocket ships this month. And Nike, retail, manufacturer. Very disappointing. Interesting. Earlier this year, inside candle, reversal, pump, and then again, dump. Yeah. Financial institutions gave positive outlooks, bunch of pump and dump, hoo-ha, cheerleading. They ran it up, sold it to the retail investors, and they dumped it. So again, I've been sharing this for years, if you've been with me, that's been negative, been a liability for the Dow Jones to keep this on here. But the best thing has been doing bear call spreads. Bear call spreads, month after month. There are several other companies I have. Just wash and repeat, wash and repeat. Sometimes not necessarily every month, but so often. It's just a cash register. Okay, the video. Orange horizontal line, that's when it got added to the Dow. Again, it's already part of the NASDAQ. It's part of the NASDAQ 100, but now it's on an additional index, an inside candle for the month. Procter Gamble. Wow, not good. Let's fix this first. So here's the high of last year. And this month, it broke the low of last year. Terrible. New low for the year. Not good. Sherwin-Williams. Also, see this orange vertical line? That's when it also got added. Yeah, several companies got dumped, and these got replaced. And this one's been underperforming. It's below the price it got put in when it got added to the index, and it's certainly below, yeah, below the highs of last year, underperforming. Another financial company, Travelers, new high for the year, outstanding. United Health, yeah, way below the highs of last year. Again, trending down right now. Financials, Visa. This year did make the all-time new high, and then since then it's been trending down. Verizon, inside candle for the month and way below these highs. Big underperforming. And Walmart, last month made the high of the year, and it already broke the low of last month. It's underperforming. Oops. So there we go. The 30 companies, alphabetical order, compared to the Dow index, performing better than most of the stocks I just showed you. So let's adjust this to the current new level. So looking here, show you again. Yes, it's current red, and body is near the bottom. The upside is still looking strong. I say that because each of these bigger candles, before they finished, they were looking weak and had a huge surge. So still a lot of money going into the Dow 30. But it's not going into all the companies equally. Hopefully you'll hear that. Very few companies in the indexes, NASDAQ 100, S&P 500, Dow. It's mostly financials and technology and some healthcare. But overall, the money is not going in equally. You can see that by the 30 companies I showed you. Some of them are having huge sell-offs. That's not a healthy market. We can certainly go a lot higher. Thank you as always, spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.